Peace to the guys and earths. Ra tapping in once again. Salute to the kings and queens. On behalf of the Sacred Tree, Operation God Body, we got another topic for you today. And the topic of the discussion today is going to be spell work. And I don't want it to make it just a negative thing. So we're going to alchemize that energy and balance it out by positive reinforcements and positive affirmations as well. So the importance of positive affirmation in regards to spell work, meaning, because I already know people when they hear spell work, they automatically think in black magic, under the cloak of the moon, you know what I mean? People doing candle magic, mirror magic, sending negativity or negative entities your way. That's a part of it, and I'm gonna touch base on that. But just on a very surface level or surface value, I want to just address, you know what I mean? Because God has given me the authority to speak on it. I only speak on things when it sits on me. It's a download, and the Most High puts it on me to share it with the family. So this is why I'm sharing it. But in regards to spell work, what I do know about these demons or these people that play with these type of forces, see, what they try to do is they see that you divine to your ancestors, that you venerate just the righteous path, and they try to make a mockery of it. They also try to say that because you may use tools of divination like tarot cards and ancient practices that our people have always used since the beginning, you know what I mean, before somebody came and told us that we pagans and all of this bullshit that they put on you. These divination tools, they will tell you that you're evil because you practice these things for your self-development and for your own personal growth, you know what I mean, and your own connection and personal relationship with God. They would try to say that that's evil in public. You see what I'm saying? And they're these holier than thou religious folk, whether they be Christian, Muslim, whatever you want to call it, whatever they identify as, but they don't be even practicing it, right? But according to them, what you're doing is devilish, you know what I mean? And it's a thing of one man's God is the next man's devil. So it's really a question of who's who. You feel me? Because when I practice whatever it is I practice in regards to ancestry, divination, just understanding the things that we adhere to before religious indoctrination. Those are the things that I'm into. I study history. I study anthropology. I really go into the nitty gritty of what our people did before we were colonized. And these are the things that I'm bringing to our people. So I have the authority to do so. So when the devil sees you moving in such a way, he has to try to roadblock it and make it seem like, oh, that's evil. Those tools of divination, those things that you use. And mind you, I use the Bible as a tool of divination as well. You see what I'm saying? But in public, on the surface, they try to shame you and make you feel like something is wrong with you for going back into ancient divination. You see what I'm saying? That was before and predates the God that they even know about in the Bible, right? But behind closed doors, the hypocrisy, what I'm noticing with these people is they'll be your Masons. They'll be the ones that practice obeah and go to root doctors to try to get work done on you. Instead of bettering themselves, they will rather go out of their way to project negative energy to you and your family and stopping you on your path. And that's where ops is created. That's where the enemy is created. And that's where we go this way. You see what I'm saying? And it's supposed to happen this way. So, like I said, before I get into the spooky stuff, I'm just saying on a very basic level, it's usually the ones that's closest to you that don't mean you well, that want to project negativity your way and make sure that you don't get to where you're trying to go, because they have a false narrative that they're trying to paint to whoever is going to listen to their goofy ass. You see what I'm saying? And it's like they're trying to win at all costs as well. You see what I'm saying? Whereas you ain't even thinking about them. You're just trying to better yourself for you and your family. but they will go out of their way because of jealousy and envy. That's why I be telling y'all that God in the Bible talks about being a jealous God. Y'all be careful worshiping jealous gods. Jealousy is a dangerous humanistic quality to have in this world. And it turns mother versus daughter, sister versus brother, sibling rivalries, your so-called cousins, all of these people that are supposed to mean you well and supposed to be your supporting cast or your support system in life. They will rather be your op. They will rather be your villain because they've already given up on their dreams and aspiration of doing anything else. So a lot of them will sell their soul just to sell you out, just to throw you under the bus, just to make you seem less than, to make themselves feel better than you. You see what I'm saying? And these are the games that demons and devils play. And the Most High has put it on me to be the Solomon, King Solomon of our time, to call these demons to the forefront, because a lot of the time they try to go under the cloak of the moonlight to think that they're getting away with something. And I'm the Hawkeye. I see things from miles away. And my job is to speak truth to power every time I see it. So what I do know is that 9 times out of 10, a lot of the times they do it under full moon cycle, under the full moon cycle, or sometimes the new moon cycle, depending on how they trying to do it. Sometimes they practice candle magic, mirror magic. There's so many ways to skin a cat. But what they don't know is that when you tapped in with the Most High in such a way to where his angels and everybody that, as far as the ascended masters like Yeshua, Muhammad, all of the prophets that came before us that meant the best for their people, they are rooting for you as the new chosen one that's here. And it's more than just me. Like, it's a lot of us out here that I'm sure understand what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all had to distance yourselves from close relatives and people who you saw was playing in your energy doing fuckery. You see what I'm saying? And this is no throwing shade to people that I know love me. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. This is not that. I'm talking about those that practice dark magic behind closed doors, but then they smiling in your face like y'all cool. And they need to know that we see y'all. You feel me? And just like Solomon and Solomon's temple, go look up that story. Like I said, I do my research and I know what I'm here to do. I am Solomon. My job is to call these devils or these demons to the forefront and tell them to their face that I have the authority over you and I'm here to alchemize that energy. I know what you're doing. I know you're sending negative energy to me and my family and my chosen ones, my star steppers, my star seeds. I know what you're doing, and this is what we're going to do. I have angels that are over you, and what I'm going to do is alchemize that negative energy that you send in my way, and I'm going to use it to build my temple. That's what's happening, and it ain't nothing they can do about it, because guess what? They had every opportunity to get right with God, to do the necessary shadow work, to heal. That's what these messages be about. And they took it upon themselves to be like, you know what? Instead of me doing the necessary healing work that I know I need to do, whether it be from child trauma or just life, you know what I'm saying? Instead of them doing that, they would rather go out of their way to get in your way and stop you from making forward progress. You see what I'm saying? And that's a sellout. They sold their soul to the devil at that point. You feel me? And a lot of the times it's a birds of the feather flock together type of thing. They go gang up with other motherfuckers who they know don't like you, and they get to chatting and doing all of that shit. You feel me? And the detriment of that, as far as those type of people being in your family, is that these people are, you know how they say blood is thicker than water. These people are connected to you through bloodline. But what they don't understand is it's your blood type that makes or break you as far as like what you're here to do. So we may be related. We may be from the same tree, but that don't mean I can't just go start my own damn tree and build my own tree. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you're trying to cut my branch off our original tree. So when I see you moving on me in such a way that's like an enemy, and I don't care who you could be my mama, you can be my brother, my sister. Once I see that you moving like an op and you moving real shaky, it's a wrap for you. And it happened so many times. It happened in the story of Joseph. It happened to Cain and Abel. Even Noah. They was laughing at Noah when Noah was like, look here, man, it's about to be a great flood. I'm building this boat. If y'all ain't getting with it, I'll talk to God. This is what he told me to do. And they was laughing at him. And a lot of the time, the black sheep of the family who takes the most ridicule, that's the one that's really the chosen one to hear, that's really here to save the whole lineage. But when they shun you in such a way, that's when you just be like, you know what? I did what I was supposed to do. I tried to wake y'all up. Y'all ain't want to hear that truth from me. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. But the moment you try to move against me, you're going against God. Point blank, period. And I have the authority to speak on this. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I am Solomon. Go look up that story. He literally had these demons come, line them up, and tell him like, oh, what you been doing? Oh, you're the demon that goes and tries to make husband and wife break up and make people lose their fortune. Oh, that's the mischief that you be on? All right, well, by the power invested in me, you ain't doing that no more. What angels are the authority over you? Okay, well, I got those angels, and I'm telling you that now this is what you're doing. You're going to help me build my temple. And my temple was God's temple. You understand? Operation God body. So this is not an egotistical thing. I just know how these demons move. They try to move under the cloak of the full moon. And I'm here to tell you, I know all about that magic. I know all about it. So just because we vibe on such a high level frequency, it's already going to get returned to sender, just so you know. You know what I mean? And it's going to be tenfold, whatever it is that you've been trying to cook up and conjure to send our way as far as star seeds that are on the righteous path. You feel me? Because I'm very confident in knowing that what I'm doing is for the greater good of our people. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of these people are they're just rodent interference. They're just like gnats that you got to just swat and get out the way so you can continue to do the great work. You know what I'm saying? So now on the surface value, I want you to understand when I'm talking spell work, words are spells. That's why it's called spelling. That's why when we was younger, we used to have cursive. That's why you can curse somebody out. Words have power. That's why they say the word is God. That's why back in the day, it was oral traditions before they started writing shit down, because they started losing power. So they had to write shit down to reinforce power. That's how words become laws, or bills become laws. You see what I'm saying? So when we were running the show, we had more oral traditions because we were still God's walking the earth. You understand? But the moment that we knew that we was going to start losing our power, we had to start writing shit down. You feel me? And those words that was written down still had the essence of God in it. So all I'm saying is, on a surface value, if there's people that's in your cipher, especially if they're related to you and they have negative talk as far as your aspirations in life, you got to get them people the fuck out of there. They can't be in your cipher. They can't even breathe the same air as you. It's really that simple. It sounds harsh, and you still love these people. You still love them. You just got to love them from afar, because they the type that will cut their nose off to spite their face. You see what I'm saying? They that type of energy. And the devil sees that. That's why he uses them to make moves on you. That's why they say we're not fighting people. We're fighting principalities. You understand? There's a spiritual war going on behind the scenes that I have the eye to see. That's why I say I have the hawk eye. I can see 3D reality, and I can see behind the curtain. You feel me? So a lot of the times people, they be in my face and they be talking and I can just see right through them. I see that I'm talking to a demon. And on the flip, sometimes I can see when I'm talking to an angel too. When I see that this is somebody from the Most High. And it's usually based off of more than just their talk. It's based on their behavior as well. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times when that jealousy seep in or that envy seep in, people act funny. They get shaky, baby. They get shaky. And they don't know that you know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just here to put you up on game that those days are over. It's a wrap for that. Try new tactics or something. Because like I said, I am Solomon. I am here to alchemize your negative talk or the negative shit, gossip, lies, deceit, all of the tools that the devil play with. I'm here to shine a bright light on it. Because one thing I know about these demons is that they like to hide and they like to lie till they die. So when you're armed with truth, the truth is the light and they can't escape that shit. It's unescapable. So when you conjure up these word spells, thought forms become things. That's how you manifest entities. And then when you're trying to send them at people, what happens is when it gets sent back, now you got a demon for life that's stuck on you. And it's actually people like me that can help you dispel that type of energy. But because you were sending them my way, I can't help you. Now you just got to take that straight to the Most High. Straight like that. If you're willing to repent and humble yourself when you've went astray. You know what I mean? Because we've all went astray at one point. You know what I mean? And we all have consequences that we have to answer to. So when you see a motherfucker that's so delusional that they don't even know how to take accountability, they don't know how to repent, that's a demon on their ass. Point blank period. I'm teaching you how to train the eye to see. For example, you ever notice how like sometimes you'll be having a good day or you having a good thing going, and then all of a sudden you just feel like, damn, where does energy come from? Something negative coming your way. Somebody says a sly comment or just purposely try to bring you down. You know what I mean? That's the devil. Those are the devil's kids. They're sent here to do that. You know what I mean? Those are your ops. You have to identify them. And a lot of the time they try to disguise it. Oh, it was just a joke or it was sarcasm. You know what I mean? But you got to read between the lines and use your discernment a lot nowadays, because it's really like every man for theyself out here, yo. And when you love people, if it's not reciprocated, then you got to keep it moving, man. You can't force somebody to love you the right way. You know what I mean? Especially when you see that they don't even love themselves. You see what I'm saying? When you see people not doing the necessary work to love themselves, then you know they can't possibly love you or your kids. You see what I'm saying? And if a motherfucker don't like me, they definitely don't like my kids. So we ain't even gonna play that game either. But just on a basic level, spell work is motherfuckers just talking negative and projecting it your way because they see you doing a positive thing in life. You know what I mean? Now, to combat that, you have to have positive reinforcement, self-affirmations. It may come off egotistical, but like I said, if you don't love you, who else gonna do it? So every day, this is what I wake up to. All praises to Allah. All is I, King Rada Most High. That's one of my positive affirmations that I say. All praises to Allah. All is I, King Rada Most High. So when I'm saying Allah, the Most High, all is I, I'm literally saying I am God. I am the living true God. That God is in my vessel. You know what I mean? So anybody going against that is going against God. When I'm saying I'm the Most High, it's not saying that, oh, I run the world and I'm the God of this world. It ain't that. It's not an ego thing. It's me saying that I belong to the Most High. I represent her. Because for y'all that don't know, Allah is a female principle. That's why I say all praises to Allah, because she's the queen of heaven. See, we always talk about the Father and the Son, but me, I represent the Mother, the Queen of Heaven. You feel me? I got it tatted. The Most High is the Queen of Heaven. Understand? That's not me saying I'm better than you or I have the authority over you. What I'm saying is I do have authority over those demons that's in you though. And I can speak to that because I know my light irritate those demons. I can tell by the way they move when I post my videos and when I say the things I say. You feel me? It pisses them off. And even in the story of Solomon, when he telling them demons to come front and center, some of them was pissed off. They was like, who the fuck you think you are? I'm more ancient than you. I have more authority than you. That's why Satan didn't want to worship man, because he felt that he was better than man. And God was saying like, nah, these new creatures are created in my image. You will have to help me, you know what I'm saying, bring my new creations up. And Satan was like, nah, they supposed to be bowing down to me, not me and the other way around. And there goes the whole fallout in heaven. And what happened in heaven is happening here. See, a lot of y'all think that what happened in heaven was something that just happened. It was documented and now we're here. That thing, time is still happening. Past, present, and future is all happening now. So the war that was in heaven is happening here right now on earth. So we literally have angels in the flesh fighting demons in the flesh. You understand? This is a war of principalities. So you have to see through the bullshit. You have to navigate through it. And a lot of them is the ones that's closest to you because that's how the devil play. He got the ones that's right next to you. That's why you really have to, the people that's with you, if they've been riding with you and they've been tried and true, you love them and you support them as they support you. But the moment you see that these niggas would rather be your op, then you treat them as such. Hands off. I don't want nothing to do with you, homie. Like I'm on a better trajectory. I'm doing better for me and my family. I can't hang out on the block no more. I can't do the little nigga shit that we used to do. I'm a grown ass man now. You see what I'm saying? It's a different swag. It's a different pep in your step. And they see that. And that's where the jealousy comes in at, because they want you to stay how they are. They want you to stay in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? So the best way to combat negative spells being sent your way and negative projections, you have to always reaffirm yourself. Like I said, my way of doing it, all praises to Allah, all is I, King Ra the Most High. That's showing my divine connection to spirit and how it's each one teach one, and how I see myself and my reflections, which are you. This is why I make these messages. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm talking to y'all. I'm just letting y'all know how to fine tune your third eye so you can see the enemy lurking, because they out here banging. You feel me? And they're trying to take it to the grave with them too. So now let's talk about the deeper, darker side of spell work, because a lot of people is so hypocritical. They see that you practice ancestry divination and that you may use tools of divination like tarot cards. And because of the Christian indoctrination, we've been taught that these are things that are evil. These are pagan rituals that are evil. But they use Christianity to commit genocide on people worldwide. So you can use good things for evil purposes. That's correct. So it really depends on who the heart of the person that's using these tools. You can use a gun to murder somebody in cold blood, or you can use a gun to protect yourself. So don't, like I said, use your discernment. Know which is which. One man's God, it's the next man's devil. You have to know what side you really on. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas, they play the game and they try to project evil on you and try to act like they the ones that's not, but behind closed doors, they the ones that's really evil. Practicing dark witchcraft and doing sex magic and moon magic, all just to try to make you fail. That's one thing I've learned about jealousy. I'm used to haters. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper, so I know the game of seeing how these haters move. I know what a hater look like. I can smell them. I see them a mile away. You know what I'm saying? But when they are that jealous, I used to be like, usually people that are jealous, They want what you have, or they just want to be you. But nowadays, I'm starting to see that it ain't even a matter of them wanting what you have no more. It's just a matter of them not wanting you to have it. You know what I'm saying? They see you moving in such a way that you can potentially be the first millionaire of the family, shit, potential billionaire of the family. And they like, nah, my dreams ain't come true. So I'm trying to stop you from making yours so we can all just be crabs in the pot. Misery loves company bullshit, right? You see what I'm saying? And this is how they play. And they gonna deny till they die. You know what I mean? That's how the devil play. Until you can humble yourself before God, you're going to always be on the other side of the fence. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's a deeper, darker side to that shit. And a lot of them, they're Freemasons. Yeah, that's part of it. That's the Freemasons. That's how they play the game. On surface value, they have these jobs on a surface value of prestige. They have jobs of prestige, certain positions. Some of them are gatekeepers. But behind closed doors, they doing wicked shit. You see what I'm saying? But then do you have some Freemasons that are good? You know what I mean? I have an uncle that's a Mason, so it's like, I don't see him being that type of Mason. You know what I mean? They, like I said, tools and how you use them depends on the person. It's about the hearts of men. You know what I mean? So we have to use our discernment. And a lot of it is body language, behavioral patterns. We have to study these things when dealing with people. If they not a person of their word, if you ain't a man of your word, like if you a nigga who got kids and you don't take care of your kids, we can't hang out. It's certain principles that just like, if you a 30-year-old nigga still twisting your fingers up, talking about you a gangster and all that type of shit, we can't hang out. Like if you a man that has kids, your main priority is being a father. All that other shit is bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So it's people that are faking the funk as being religious, but behind closed doors, they're practicing obeah, or they'll go to people that practice that shit to send shit your way. And we know. You know what I mean? And all you have to do is be God's eye. And once you see it through the veil, God gonna take care of the rest. See, God knows me. I'm a warlock. I'm a hothead. I'm the type that physically I want to do something about it. But God sits me down and tells me like, nah, as a wise man, let me take care of those enemies for you. You deliver my message. So that was my message for today. Like I said, full moon in Gemini. You know what I mean? It's about clarity and communication. So I'm hoping that I'm making myself clear when I say this, that this is it for these jokers that are playing in your energy as far as my chosen people, my star seeds, my star steppers. Like, y'all are the anointed ones of God, and they've been coming up against you. And I know it's been hard, man. It's not easy being the black sheep of the family when everybody coming at you trying to make you out to be somebody that you're not. So, like I said, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy when you stand on your square, on your 10 toes, and you let them know, nigga, this who I am. You don't get to tell me who I am. You don't get to control my narrative. I'm telling you who I am. And if you don't want to hear it, then oh well, you don't have to be in my life. You feel me? So, spell work. And then you have positive affirmations. I'm a Libra, so I'm always like this with my scales. I'm always making sure we balance this shit out. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how you deal with spell work and people sending negative energy your way. You reinforce it and you transmute the energy. You alchemize the energy like Solomon, how he built this temple. It's so profound. And thank God, because what they had in store for you was way worse than what penetrated. You know how they say no weapons formed against you will prosper? Bruh, they was digging a hole for y'all. You feel me? And God got you through. And he's going to continue to protect you and get you through. But you got to stay true. You got to stay humble. And you got to just understand the word. You know what I mean? And keep doing what you doing. Because I see you. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a part of the soul tribe. We love y'all, man. It's because of y'all while things is still moving and shaking. You know what I mean? Because them type of people, they can't even live off their own energy, yo. The moment that they don't have a source, they like parasites. They got to go find a new one once you get up out that energy. And they hate you for it because they was an energy vampire just sucking up all your good air. You see what I'm saying? Like, and they be mad when you see them. That's one thing I know about these demons. When you see them, they be mad as hell, boy. They don't like that shit. Especially when you call them out on it. That's why I say read the story of Solomon, yo, and Solomon's temple. Some of them demons was pissed the fuck off, man. Like, who you talking to? And he's telling them, like, look here, by the power invested in me, I have the authority to talk this talk. At this point, I am very confident in knowing that that's what it is. Like I said, I am Solomon. And salute to the Ascendant Masters, Yeshua, Solomon. The list goes on. The list goes on, yo. Buddha, Shiva, like it goes on through all cultures, from the Orisha to the Netzeru. You know what I mean? It's what you identify with. I don't do negative energy. I do positive reinforcement. I do positivity. I do archangels. You know what I mean? I do all things of God. And when you have the eye to see the truth and where God is taking you, you humble yourself and you let him take the wheel for real. You know what I mean? And pick and choose your battles. But this one the Most High told me to speak on this one because a lot of these people is playing under these full moons, trying to conjure up shit that they ain't got no business fucking with. And God bless you. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't want to be the nigga to go against me. Word. It's just it's not kosher. It's not something that you should do. You know what I mean? When I'm the type, I reflect love. I show love. You know what I mean? I'm here to support you. You know what I mean? But when you clearly would rather go against that, it is what it is after that. You know what I mean? So only thing Starseeds can do at this point is focus on your self-development, loving yourself, loving your children, because that's your future. You know what I mean? And regardless of who it may be, because like I said, the devil has a way of pinning mother against daughter, siblings versus each other, cousins versus each other. Look at brothers killing brothers. You know what I mean? Like, that's for the life of me. I don't even understand that. Like, how niggas that got money in the rap game, why y'all beefing? It's counterproductive. It's just not good business. Y'all got money. Y'all got out the hood. We made it. Like, that's the whole point. You get out the hood to go beef with a nigga that came out the same trenches that you came out of. It's counterproductive, man. Don't make sense. Y'all could be building and helping, like, the communities. You see what I'm saying? It's just like those type of things. That's how you know that's demon possession, man. That's how you know that's the devil's game. You know what I mean? So be wise. Stay vigilant. You know what I mean? And I'll catch you on the next one. Salud.